Okay, so y'all, we are here today to discuss what happened with Grownish. Since the season finale is next week, I was gonna wait and do everything next week, but seeing as though the episode that came out last night, your girl had to come on camera. So let's put on some earrings. I feel like I'm not giving the vibe without any earrings. So right now, I am currently cutting on my TV because I want to just take a quick look at the episodes right quick before I start my discussion. But so far, the second half of Grownish has been cool. It ain't been, it ain't been nothing too crazy. I think season 4 so far has been okay. Season 4B, the second half. Season Grownish did officially get renewed for season 5, so I'm not sure how season 5 is gonna happen, but I do know Junior will be in it, y'all. So what y'all think about that? So right now I'm on Hulu. I'm finna bring up these episodes if I can find Grownish. So right now, the last night's episode was called Laugh Now, Cry Later. And we're gonna go all the way back up. Okay, so it started with episode 10. Of course, that's dealing with whatever happened at the party. Okay, so see, episode 11, Anna got hit by that guy in that car while she was on the scooter. And so basically, she was deciding on whether or not she wanted to press charges because she found out he was an immigrant. Number 12, Phil comes back around. Nomi is a little bit hesitant on giving Phil a chance, but of course, Phil comes back around and says that he's sorry and he's cleaning up his act. Episode 13, Jazz decides to whether or not she's going to take medicine for the depression that she's going through. She weighs her options and she ends up having a heartfelt conversation with Doug on what she should do, and she decides that she wants to take it. I think also somewhere in there, Jazz, I'm not sure if it's that episode, but Jazz did go through a little something with Dez, and so right now, her and Dez are cool, but they're not together or they're not seeing each other anymore. The revolution will not be televised. That's episode 14, and that's when Aaron takes his Afro salon into the front of the school, and they discuss what it is like to be a black student at a PWI and all the different circumstances that students face, which I myself am a black student who attended a PWI, and so it is a very unique experience. I'm not saying that I'm against going to HBCUs, but my choice was to go to a PWI, and so there seems to be some kind of stigma with black people and black people who go to PWIs, but that's a whole nother conversation for another time. Live Your Life. No, it's not Live Your Life. Can't Let Go. Now, this episode was my favorite. That's when Jack and Diane came to campus, and I'm just disappointed in Grownish because this kind of was like, if y'all are familiar with Different World, which I know all the black people are, there have been a few before Denise left the series. Denise had brought Theo to campus. She brought Rudy to campus a couple times, and the grandfather even visited, which Pops has been to the campus a couple times. But I was just shocked to see that this season it was the first time Ruby and Jack and Diane had ever been to Cal U to see Zoe, and I just thought that was weird because for this to be a crossover or for this to be a spinoff of a show, you would think that the characters from the original show would make a debut sometime. So I felt like for this to be season 4 and we just not getting Jack and Diane on campus to spend time with Zoe was a little late. But this was my favorite episode out of all of them so far because I just love Diane. She just so spicy. Like, she always tell it like it is. She keep it straight. And I just love when she said that her and Jazz have grown close. Because they are two cut from the same cloth, okay? I like the way how I like the brotherly camaraderie between Aaron and Jack as well. Because Jack got used to Aaron being around and being like a big brother type situation toward him. And so when he found out that Zoe and Aaron were no longer together, he was disappointed in Aaron. He was like, so what you doing with my sister is you not gonna play with her. Okay, you not gonna play with her. So then also in this same episode, this is when Zoe officially friend zones Luca. Okay, so they had this whole situation about Luca being Zoe's soulmate. And so I was like, Grownish. Now, what y'all not gonna do is, y'all not gonna make Zoe and Luca break up to drag them in this love triangle between Luca, Zoe, and Jillian. And then have Luca and Jillian break up just for him to be still in love with Zoe. All while Doug is still in love with Jazz. But that's a whole nother conversation. So then Luca is over here admiring Zoe from a distance. Well, actually, ain't even from a distance because they work together. So that was his little way of pigeoning her back in. All for them to have a kiss, which I'm pretty sure if Aaron found out about that kiss, Aaron would be devastated. But to this point, and at this point, Aaron still does not know the kiss occurred. I wonder if that's going to come up. But anyway, so all in all, Aaron got offered a chance to take Afro Salon to different universities, across the globe to basically explain the Black experience to other people all around the world. So now he's gotten this opportunity to go to Johannesburg. Aaron has also decided that he does not want to be a student at CalU no more because he keep having issues at CalU and it just don't seem to be working out. He said he can't be himself at CalU, which, like I said, y'all, that's a whole nother discussion for a whole nother time. So Zoe officially decides that she's in love with Aaron, which, I mean, I hope so, girl. You done put this man through all that stuff with Rochelle to only get with him for y'all only to break up, but that's neither here nor there. So fast forward. So she does all this to figure out that her and Luca work together well, but she don't want to be with him. She want to be with Aaron. Okay, so boom. She says Aaron is the person that she would just give everything up for, or she would climb in the mouth of a lion for, or something like that. So then next episode was episode 16, which I felt like Grownish didn't give us no background. Vivek father ends up passing, but we never got to see the closure between Vivek and his daddy. I mean, of course, earlier in the season when Vivek first got expelled from school, we had this whole situation where our hearts were basically like, you know, we here for you, Vivek. You know what I'm saying? Because his daddy disowned him for getting kicked out of school. But at the same time, we never got that closure. All we know is that Anna told him in one of the episodes to call your father, see if he'll talk to you. And apparently they fixed the situation, or they reconciled or whatever, and then his father ends up dying from cardiac arrest. So I just thought that was, you know, it was kind of, it was a gap. Like the sequence in time, it just wasn't, it didn't add up for me. In the words of King of Reeds, it's clicking, but it's clicking down. Like it's not making sense. But I did like the fact that this situation brought the gang all back together. They were all able to be there for Vivek and support him during his loss, which also I told my husband it reminded me a lot of the episode of Different World when Kim's father got shot, and I think it was exam week and they all left to go to Ohio, which we all know that Hillman was in Virginia, so from Virginia to Ohio was a good little hump. They all left and went to Ohio to support Kim after her father was shot because he was a police officer. He got shot while on duty. So yeah, that episode reminded me a lot of that. Lastly, we have the episode that came out last night called Laugh Now, Cry Later. If I have gone over anything in these last 9 minutes and I forgot to mention anything in these episodes, anything that stuck out to you, feel free to comment down below. We're here to kiki about Grownish because I felt like I liked where the direction where season 4 was going, but since this is senior year, I felt like we didn't get all of the things that go into senior year. But that's nonetheless, I'll discuss all of that after I get done talking about last night's episode. So last night's episode, Laugh Now, Cry Later. Zoe must decide between a new job or following Aaron. Okay, so the episode begins with Zoe and Aaron doing what Zoe and Aaron do, and Zoe was, just really emotional about missing Aaron because he's going to be gone for a while because he's going to Johannesburg. So then Aaron, he says to Zoe, well, Zoe, you don't have to miss me. Why don't you just come with me? You're graduating. I'll leave now, but you can come, a couple of days after graduation is over. So it was like, you know what? Why not? I ain't got nothing else to do. I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm graduating. I don't have nothing lined up, so why not go? So boom, Zoe's going for now. So then her and Aaron are excited. Everybody's throwing Aaron a party on campus, or not on campus, at his apartment. Vivek and Doug are trying to find this gift to give him. So then, right when they're about to make a toast, Zoe decides to tell everybody, me and Aaron are going, I'm going to Johannesburg with Aaron. We're going to be together. Boom. Okay, so all well good, fine. So, after that, fast forward some, Zoe gets a phone call from Luca, and Luca's in New York visiting his family, and he says that he got a call from somebody willing to invest in anti-muse. Boom! So now he was like, we're moving to New York. That's what he said to Zoe. So I'm just like, Luca, that's a stretch. How you just gonna call your ex-girlfriend who you just happen to be working with and be like, oh, we're moving to New York. Okay, so fine, boom. So I'm like, so Grownish, y'all really about to take us on this whole thing again with Zoe and Luca? Like, is Luca the one Zoe gonna end up with? Just let us know, because at this point we thought it was gonna be Aaron. Shoot, I was Team Zuka and I thought it was gonna be Aaron, but apparently not. Because apparently Aaron and Zoe love each other so much they on two separate pages. But this what happens when you're in college and you're trying to figure out your life post grad. But anyway, so now Zoe is in a pickle. The girl is confused. She don't know what she want to do, so she go in the bathroom and she called Jazz and Naomi in the bathroom and was like, this is an excellent opportunity, but I'm in love with Aaron. I want to go to Africa with Aaron. And then Naomi and Jazz just giving it to her straight, no chaser. She's like, girl, that's crazy. Why would you follow that man? He's going to do what he want to do. He's following his dream. So why would you give up your dream and this great opportunity that you've worked so diligently for to follow him? And so I guess that got Zoe gears grinding. And so right when Aaron was about to leave and he's like, so let's go. She's like, Aaron, I can't go. And here she go break it down. He looking at her like, what? You really gassed me up all week and you knew this and you didn't tell me? Now you just can't go? So Aaron walks over to the car and he gets this box out of the car and come to find out he gives her a continent necklace, an African continent necklace. And I was just like, oh, that's cute. I got an African continent anyway. For some reason, while I was on Twitter reading, everybody was under the guise that Aaron was going to get that girl a ring. I don't know why y'all thought that, because that was the last thing that I thought was going to happen, especially after what happened in Mexico, what transpired in Mexico. It was no way. Now, I can't say he might return from Johannesburg or whatever next episode when she about to graduate, but it's no way. No, it's no way I thought that man was going to propose. Now, he ends up giving her that continent necklace, and they tell each other they love each other, and then he leaves. And then she's just standing there like falling apart, unraveling at the seams, because Aaron is leaving. Unraveling at the seams because Aaron is leaving. Okay, so boom. Present day. Oh yeah, Doug decides to go to the house, I guess, to tell Jazz how he feel, but Dez is there. Awkward. Awkward. All right, very much so awkward. So I don't know, y'all. Doug just looks so disappointed. Like, she really got him over here, right? I guess Jazz really moved on. I thought the way she was acting, I was for sure. I was like, we finally gonna get Jazz and Doug back. And Grownish was like, thought you had one, didn't you? Nope. But anyway, So yeah, present day, y'all. I don't know what's gonna happen. Let me see. Did they put out a trailer? Did they put out a trailer last night for Grownish season 4? Let me see. Grownish season 4 episode. How do you spell episode? Lord, I don't spell it wrong. Episode 18. Empire State of Mind. Okay, so apparently Zoe was missing from graduation, which we knew from the trailer at the beginning. I don't know. Where y'all think Zoe is? Do y'all think Zoe went to Africa or do y'all think Zoe went to New York? Which one? I feel like, of course, we know. This is what I feel like is going to happen. Of course, we know Zoe told Aaron no, she's not going to Africa. And then she said she was going to New York. But y'all know Zoe. Y'all know that girl indecisive. So I feel like either one or two things is going to happen. Zoe left and went to South Africa to be with Aaron, which is why she was missing from graduation. Because I really don't feel like that girl went to New York. Or maybe 3. 2, Zoe is panicking because she didn't walk out with everybody else. And she's panicking because she don't know what she want to do. She's torn in between the 2. Or 3, Aaron showed up to that graduation. That girl ain't go out there. One of them 3 things happened. So we'll be back as we discuss what happened on the season finale at Grownish. And we're going to talk about what y'all thought of season 4 and what do you think or what should you think happen come season 5. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Curly K Glam. And follow my jewelry page, Curly K Jewels. I'll be back with more videos. Deuces.